Once upon a time, far beyond the mountains and deep across the winding rivers, there was a place called Green Valley. It was the most beautiful valley in the world, filled with sparkling lakes, tall emerald trees, colorful meadows, and animals of every kind. Children in the nearby village loved playing in the valley. They climbed trees, swam in the rivers, and chased butterflies in the fields. Among these children was a curious boy named Eli and his best friend, a kind-hearted girl named Mira. Eli had bright blue eyes that shone like the sky after rain, and Mira wore her long braids with tiny flowers tucked inside them. They loved Green Valley so much that they promised each other, "We will protect this place forever." One summer morning, Eli and Mira ran to the valley, but something felt different. The air was not as fresh, and the birds sang less cheerfully. The river looked a little muddy, and pieces of trash floated on its surface. Mira gasped. "Who would throw garbage here?" she asked sadly, picking up a plastic bottle. Eli frowned. "Maybe someone forgot to take it back. Let's clean it." They started picking up the trash, but the more they collected, the more they found. Candy wrappers in the grass, plastic bags in the bushes, and even broken toys near the river. It seemed endless. Suddenly they heard a soft whisper, "Help us, help us." They looked around. "Who said that?" Eli asked. Then, to their amazement, the trees began to shimmer, and a large oak tree opened its eyes. "I am Old Oak," the tree said in a deep, gentle voice. "I have lived in Green Valley for hundreds of years, but now the valley is in danger. Humans are forgetting to care for the earth. The river is sick, the animals are worried, and the forest cries at night." Myra's eyes widened. "You can talk?" "Yes," Old Oak nodded. "I speak only to those with pure hearts who wish to protect nature. And today I choose you." Eli stood straighter. "What can we do?" Old Oak's leaves rustled softly. "You must become the little guardians of Green Valley. If you succeed, the valley will heal. But you must complete 3 tasks. Clean the river and teach others not to pollute it. Save the animals who are losing their homes. Plant the seeds of tomorrow to bring life back to the forest." Eli and Mira held hands. "We will do it," they said together. The children hurried to the river. Fish swam slowly, and a mother duck looked worried as her ducklings struggled through the trash. Eli and Mira rolled up their sleeves. They collected bottles, wrappers, cans, and bags, piling them into baskets. The work was hard, but the more they cleaned, the brighter the river became. Suddenly a silver fish leapt out of the water and spoke. "Thank you, children. But remember, the river will only stay clean if everyone takes care of it. Teach your village and the river will sing again." That evening, Eli and Mira went door to door in the village. They told people about the sick river, showing them the trash they had found. Some villagers were surprised, some ashamed, and others inspired. From that day, the villagers promised never to throw garbage into the valley again. They even built recycling bins and taught the younger children how to use them. Slowly the river sparkled once more, and the ducks quacked happily. Next, Eli and Mira went deeper into the forest. They found a family of rabbits huddled together under a bush. Their burrow had collapsed because people had cut down trees nearby. Birds chirped sadly because their nests were gone. Mira whispered, "We must help them." Eli remembered Old Oak's words. "Animals lose their homes when trees are cut down carelessly. Let's build them new shelters." With sticks, leaves, and soft moss, the children made cozy burrows for the rabbits. For the birds, they crafted small wooden birdhouses and hung them in the trees. Squirrels peeked out curiously, and hedgehogs waddled happily into the new safe spaces. Suddenly, a bright green parrot flew down and squawked, "Thank you, guardians. But remember, animals need trees as much as you do. Tell your people to protect the forest, and the animals will thrive." Again, Eli and Mira returned to the village. They told the woodcutters and farmers what had happened. The villagers agreed to cut fewer trees and plant new ones whenever they needed wood. Soon, the forest echoed again with happy animal sounds. For the last task, Old Oak gave the children a tiny golden pouch. Inside were 3 glowing seeds. "These are the seeds of tomorrow," Old Oak explained. "Plant them with care. Water them with kindness, and speak to them with love. They will grow into trees that protect the valley for generations." Eli and Mira searched for the perfect places to plant the seeds. One on a hill where its roots would hold the soil and stop landslides. One near the river where its shade would keep the water cool for the fish. And one in the meadow where children could one day rest under its branches. They dug small holes, placed the glowing seeds inside, and covered them with soft earth. Then, holding hands, they whispered, "Grow strong, grow tall. Protect the earth for all." The ground trembled gently, and tiny green sprouts pushed through the soil. The sprouts grew into saplings before their very eyes, their leaves shimmering with silver light. When the tasks were complete, Old Oak smiled proudly. "You have done well, little guardians. The river sings, the animals smile, and the seeds of tomorrow are planted. Green Valley will live thanks to you." Suddenly, all the trees began to glow softly. The air filled with the scent of fresh flowers, and the animals danced around Eli and Mira. The valley whispered in many voices, "Thank you, thank you." Eli grinned. "We did it, Mira." Mira squeezed his hand. "No, we didn't do it alone. Everyone in the village helped too. Together, we are all guardians." Old Oak nodded. "Yes. Remember, children, protecting the earth is not just one person's job. It belongs to everyone. The smallest act of care makes the biggest difference." From that day forward, Eli and Mira were known as the little guardians of Green Valley. They led cleanup days with their friends, taught others to recycle, and made sure animals always had safe homes. The village grew greener and happier. The river sparkled, the trees flourished, and the animals thrived. Even the youngest children learned to love and protect nature, just like Eli and Mira. Years later, when Eli and Mira were grown, the 3 seeds of tomorrow had become mighty trees. Under their shade, new generations of children played, laughed, and listened to the whispers of Green Valley. And if you ever visit that valley on a quiet day, you might hear Old Oak's voice in the breeze, reminding you, "The earth is our home. Protect it with love, and it will always protect you in return."